Good morning. We are just a tad bit late, but this is a super table mine online session for order 9738, I believe. DT are the initials of the person who ordered this table. And good morning. This is Adam Bigelow. I'm the owner of Sun Summit Sunstones. I'll be doing this table for this person. As always, we will weigh out and show you all your finds at the end of your session. Any color that we find goes in the metal bucket. You'll hear the ping. Everything else that we don't find apparent color in will go in this bucket. And we'll show you all of it once we're done. And I'll tell you a little bit about the mine and everything. It's a beautiful day today. It's gonna get hot though, so that's why we're doing these early. Anyway, this should take about an hour, and I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm working on this side of the table because my shadow is behind me and not on the rocks, because that hides the good stuff from us. Your shadow's on the table. Sun Summit used to be called the Panna Mine. It was located about 12 years ago. It has changed hands 3 times since then. I'm the 3rd owner, and we love it out here. It's just gorgeous. All right, here we go. There has been some good color coming out this morning. We did a couple test tables. Found some reds, found some greens, found some coated mystery stones. So that's a sunstone. It's just coated in the magma. You'll need to grind that off or tumble it to get that off. But you never know what's in those. I'm just taking little tiny bites of the ore, giving them a roll, seeing if there's anything in them, checking all sides of each rock. You'll see more of that as the pile gets a little bit smaller. And then when I find something, boom, right in the bucket. So we're looking for obvious crystals, that are the nice yellowy Oregon sunstones. We're also looking for crystal shapes. Just anything that kind of looks suspicious. We're going to put it all in the bucket, send it off to you, make sure that we don't miss anything. Sun Summit is on the vent of an extinct volcano. That's why our ore looks very cindery. You get that red, very porous basalt. It's a little bit different than the ore you'll find at other sunstone mines. But the mix of what happened when everything was being created gave us a really high quantity of those nice green teals, the dichroics that everybody wants and that are hard to come by. A little bit of luck and we'll find one of those today for you. nice, the wind's starting to blow. It wasn't blowing an hour ago. Notice for most of these I'm not really taking very much of a look at them. If I see color, I'll put it in the tin. For the most part though, things are just going to go in the yellow bucket. There's a big mystery stone. That one's covered in magma, but it's all one sunstone. Oregon Sunstone is the state gemstone of the state of Oregon. It's only found here in all the world. It is a copper-bearing plagioclase feldspar. And due to its high calcium content, it's classified as a labradorite. It's also known as the most beautiful labradorite in the world. So it's a pretty cool stone. We are sitting at about 5,500 feet in elevation. The days are hot, the nights are cold. Nice big crystal. Ooh. Even bigger. That. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't see any color in it, but the desert sun washes out all the pale color, so when you get your package in the mail with all your stones in it, get it in some water in a white bucket or something and give it a twirl and let the stones tumble around, and you'll see it. The dichroics, the greens, they're only green on usually one axis, so you really need to look at stones from every angle to pick out all the good color. The environment out here, the tables, the dust, everything looks kind of greenish. So sometimes, many times, we throw color in the wrong bucket. But we get it eventually. I should point out that we are working in our production ore. We only have one pile of ore, so you're working in the same stuff that we're working in every day to find stones, to feed our families, to run the mine. We have every much the same chance as we do to find something absolutely fantastic. piece sitting right on top. Okay, we're going to go over to the other side of the table, work on that side a little bit. See if we can't get some color in that pan. Okay, there's a few more stones over here. Pour, all of the big stuff comes to the back of the table. And all of our ore is 3 inches or smaller in the concentrate. If there isn't going to be any big sunstones, they're going to be on the back of the table in this. So it's kind of the dream. Another coated one, mystery stone. And if it does overheat again, we'll get it taken care of. We'll get your weight and everything in a different stream after we're done. Hopefully we can get some more wind, and that'll keep us cool. Looks like we're still running. I'm gonna check this every once in a while because of the heat. Looks like we've already lost some of the feed for a little while, but apologize for that. milky, beautiful champagne gold. But a lot of these are coated with the magma from when the stones were formed. And that means I can't see in them, like this one. This is all one big sunstone, but I can't see what's going on there. So you're gonna need, most of this stuff you need to tumble or grinder, get it on a grinder, get the skin off, and we should be able to see whether there's any color inside of them. And more times than not, we actually do find quite a bit of color after the fact, after grinding away all of that magma. So we're going to start here and get some measurements. We have about 205 grams here. There's about another 200 grams, so we're going to call that 400 grams. Like I said, there's a lot in here that I just couldn't really see into. So take a good look at them, put them in some water when you get them in the mail. And you know, like I said, we do find a lot of color afterwards. Here's another 200 grams, so we're up to 600 grams. There's the breeze that we wanted earlier. It's about another 200 grams, so that's 800 grams. That's about 200 grams, so that's a kilo. Kilo so far of Oregon sunstones. A little bit left. Sorry for the shaky hands, moving back and forth like this. So we're at 1 kilo, we're at 1.2 kilos. Lots of good clear cutters. And looks like 1,340 grams. So just a little bit under 1.5 kilos, it looks like. We got of sunstone off that table, which is amazing. And that's where we're at. So we will go ahead and get these shipped off to you within the next week or so. And then once again, like I said, go ahead, go through them very carefully, put them in water. If you can grind off the magma that's hiding the surfaces of the stones that are in there that have the magma on them, that will help you find more color as well. And we wish you the best of luck. Again, this was a super table mine online session from Sun Summit. Have a wonderful day.